me bishes, tis I, Chlois, aka Manny Bish, on Insta, and today we are doing press-on nails. I'm using my Manny Boss Dip Liquids, and I'm using Rose Water from Kiara Sky, which is also the base that I have on my left hand for that Manny. I will leave in the cards above up here in the corner in case you missed it. And yeah. We are going to be doing 2 coats of this on each nail. This is going to be very repetitive. I'm doing the same thing on all of these nails as the base. So I'm only going to show you a couple at a time. So this, just paint the nail, dip it in. Paint the nail, dip it in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I do have a short on how I get these nails to stick to this thing. I'll have that linked too. And we scrubby brushed off the powder, going in with our second dip. And I was kind of going like, well, okay, I knew for the most part the direction I wanted to go in with this Manny. But we have some things that did and did not work out for me in terms of applying. So you will see that at towards the end. Yeah. We'll get there. So anyways, 2 dips. I am not clear capping these because I really don't need to do any filing or anything. We're just going to activate. I am going to just lightly reshape the free edge, which I will leave a little clip it in here for you. But we're just going to lightly reshape the free edge and the sides just a little bit, make sure they're nice and straight and coffinized, and then I'm just going to buff over the top of the surface of the nail, and that is it for all of those. And now we get into our art. So I am going to be making a deeper red, so I had to mix this, like go back and forth a couple of times with between the red, adding more red and whatnot to get it to the right kind of red that I wanted. And now I'm taking the thumbnail and I'm applying Manny Boss gel base, and I am not going to cure it. I'm just going to apply this. Sorry about my voice, guys. I don't know what is going on. I'm just going to apply a thin layer of this, and then we're going, no curing. We're just going to take our red, and I'm going in on a small tool first, and I'm going to create like a little C half circle situation, and then out from there I'm going to add a dot and then drag it out from there. And we're just going to do that around the center of where we started. Just add a dot and drag it out. We're going for a like rose vibe here. So you see, just add a dot, drag it outwards from that dot. You're trying to go to the sides and curve it around the center of that flower that we started. And this is where the gel base comes in handy. It kind of helps give that blooming effect, so it'll start to spread on its own and just give more like dimension and everything. So add a dot, spread it out. And I actually really like this technique for making roses because, you know, the spreading of the gel and everything, and it doesn't have to be perfect. You just kind of takes care of the hard work for you. And while that is still wet, I'm taking some of this red glitter and sprinkling it over the top. Now on my thumb, I got a little carried away, and so there's too much glitter. But on this nail, I already have my gel base down. I'm just going to speed through this one very quickly and show you again how I do this. And then on this one, I got the glitter amount that I wanted correct. I just wanted a light dusting of glitter. I didn't want it so concentrated. So with this one, I'm tapping it off first and then sprinkling over the top. Tapping it first a couple of times over the pot of glitter and then going over the nail. That way I don't get it so concentrated. It's more of just a light little dusting. And I'm curing those for 60 seconds each. And then we're going in and just adding that red color that we already made as a full base on our pinky nail, and I'm dipping that into the glitter. This is going to be a sugared nail, and so I'm just trying to flatten, press that glitter down, take away any of the excess on the side, so I run my finger along the bottom. And after scrubbing some of the glitter off, the loose glitter, it wasn't as opaque as I wanted, so I'm just going to do another layer. But this time I am going in with the Mani Boss 2-in-1 gel, and because we already have that red base down, and the reason I wanted the red base is just in case any of the glitter does fall off, it's not like extremely noticeable, you know? So then I went in with that second coat of glitter and cured that for 60 seconds. And now we're doing a negative space on this nail. So I'm starting off with my heart, and I'm not gonna lie, this was harder than I thought it would be, drawing a heart like this. And yeah, so I'm just going very slowly, which according to y'all is not slowly because I had to speed this up so much, but believe me, it was very slowly that I went. And I'm just filling in, bringing that heart in ever so slightly, just trying to make it as even as possible. But I'm not going to beat myself up if it's not perfect. And then I'm just going to fill in the space around the heart with that same exact red. We are just using that up today, and I'm just filling that in. Then I'm going to take my detail brush again and just kind of straighten out around that heart, taking a little bit of alcohol on this brush and just going through and getting any of the red out of the heart that may have gotten in there. And then I cured that first, and then I decided that I wanted to add glitter. So now I'm going in with my second layer, and this is where I was like, I want glitter. So I covered it in glitter and press it down. Make sure everything's nice and flat, getting rid of any of the extra off the sides. And then doing the same thing with this cleanup brush, getting any of that glitter and gel out of the center of the heart. And then I'm going to be curing this for 60 seconds as well. This one is not going to be a sugar nail though. I am going to top coat it. So scrubbing all that glitter off, I only went in with one coat of glitter on this one. I liked that it wasn't fully packed with glitter. It was just like a, I don't know, just glitter. I took the pinky nail off of this thing and set it aside so that way I wouldn't get carried away and accidentally top coat it. So I'm going in now with my Mani Boss 2-in-1 gel again, and we are just going over the nails and top coating them. This is actually like a fairly like easy process, the whole doing them situation, and I like that I can use my right hand to do all of these nails and then apply them on my right hand, and they look really good, you know? So got any more like hard art that you want to do but don't feel confident doing it with your left hand? Well, here you go. Use some press-ons. Easy peasy. And why I made this heart more difficult than it needed to be, I do not know. So this nail is top coated and only the heart is going to be sugared. I don't know why I didn't use the dotting tool and, you know, do the heart easier like that, because it's so easy to do hearts with a dotting tool. Why am I freehanding this? I do not know. And honestly, it didn't even occur to me until rewatching this video just now. Like, why am I not using a dotting tool? It didn't even occur to me. But here we are. We did the heart. We're sugaring it. And I'm going to just kind of clean it up, because when you add the glitter, it kind of can squish the gel around, especially when you like try and tap the glitter in to make it lay flat. So just clean it up a little bit, and then I'm going to go over it one more time just to fill in some of these little empty spaces and just give it a little bit better of a shape. And I'm going to sugar it one more time, and curing again 60 seconds each time I put in all of these nails in the light. We're going to do the same thing, and then I seen one or 2 little glitters sticking out here that I wanted to get rid of around the edges, so I just scraped at those. They came right off. And here are our nails. So now let's apply them. So I have a cuticle remover here. You guys, I also really like the Sally Hansen one, but this one is from the Dollar Tree. I got it like 2 years ago now when I went to see my sister in Texas. And this stuff is like a miracle. Like, I don't even know. This is the best dollar I have ever spent on anything, I swear. And of course now it's probably $1.25 because they upped their prices a little bit. But still, $1.25 for some bomb A cuticle oil or remover? Yes. Now, normally I would go to the sink and wash my hands, but I am actually trying not to expand my nails so that we can do this. So I just used some alcohol and rubbed that away after 2 minutes of letting it sit there. And look at how hydrated and better my cuticles look. And I'm just scraping any excess away. And we got that done. I'm buffing my nails for preparation. And then we are going to try out some stuff. Well, cleaning my nails one more time with alcohol, get the dust away from buffing. And you just peel these nails off. So again, how I put them on, I do have a little short that I will leave linked. But honestly, all I did was use the little nail stickers. I put them on the little base and then just stuck the nail on top. So easy peasy. I am dehydrating the inside of these to make sure they're just clean and don't have any of my oils in them. These are the nail stickers I was talking about. I just slap one of these on the base of those nail things and then the nail will stick right to it. And these are the Beetles full coverage nail tips, just so you know when I get into why this did not, I think, work for me. This one was too small for my thumb, so I am going to just unsticky that off of me, peel it off, and then go in with the bigger size. Yes, my thumb looks kind of crazy. Your girl overfiled it a long time ago and it is finally growing out, so we're almost to the point of cutting that off and my thumb being back to healthy and good looking. So anyways, sticking that on my nail, I'm just rubbing it in, making sure it's stuck all over, and then you just peel the plastic up and then you just stick your nail on top, and that is all you got to do. Now, I don't know, for me personally, I think it's that these nails that I use, the full coverage ones, are jelly tips, so they're not as flexible as like the plastic ones, or maybe they're plastic and they're not as flexible as the jelly ones. I don't know. My brain's not working right now. Either way, it was the type of nail that I used because they are more stiff at the cuticle and base area. I couldn't get it like extreme, like it didn't want to give any to press deeper into my nail. So I did have a little bit of gap going on around the free edge of my natural nail and the center of the fake nail. So I'm showing you here that you can use the plastic part to actually move the nail sticker around a little bit because it does like spread if you need it to. But here's where I'm like, it was especially on my index finger and my ring finger or middle finger, because those two nails for me are more flat than the rest and they just didn't work correctly. So they just didn't feel secure like I thought they should have. And so I am going to show you how I remove these and then all the stuff. I did end up, after I removed them a couple of days later, because I just felt like they weren't secure. So I removed them probably the next day after this, after putting these on, and they come off super easy. And then a couple of days after removing them, I was going to the store and did not want to have my bare hands. I hadn't done my nails again yet, so I super glued them on. Now that I will say worked a lot better, having them super glued on. Here, like they felt sturdy, but I felt like if I like were to hit it, it probably would kind of pop off. It just wasn't as stable as I would have liked. And again, I think it's because of the nail tips. If you have a more flexible full coverage nail tip, I think this would probably work a lot better because you'll be able to like really press that nail down and into the like, you know, nitty gritty of your nails and into that nail sticker. But for me, these nails did not work. So I'm just showing you here how I removed all the stuff. This does make it to where you can totally reuse them. Like, no big deal. Just peel the sticker right off. It is sticky, but it comes off eventually. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I think it took me like a total of 3, maybe 5 minutes to do, to remove these completely from my hand. And that includes like getting the stickiness off of my nail, getting it out of the fake nails. Like, it was literally no big deal. So just peeling, and I'm just using this cuticle scraper thing, just peeling up the stickiness. Super easy. And yeah, I'm gonna do that on all of them. And then, like, I don't know, so with me using the super glue, I don't actually know if I included it or not. I don't think I recorded it, but I put some at the base of the nail, kind of like you would apply jelly tips. I put it at the base of the nail, and then I spread the super glue, the nail glue, around the surface of my natural nail, and then started at the cuticle and slowly pressed them down so that way the glue would fill in the rest of the gaps and to fill in the apex of the nail. And that worked a lot better for me. Yeah, here they are. I didn't record, but I got the aftermath of it, of course. So yeah, this was just a lot more stable and sturdy for me. And so super glue for the win on this one. The nail tabs, like I said, probably better with softer nails. So this is my Valentine's press-on mani. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye, bitches!